It's Thursday evening. The builders just left. I am just about to upload today's daily vlog to YouTube, but I just wanted to come here and take footage and share with you how these builders left the place today and how they prepared it for tomorrow. So tomorrow they plan to come early morning and continue working. We are completely impressed by the way they left, how they organized everything. It's the first time we have such an experience. They placed all the stuff here in the middle, but the walls, they placed around the walls all over the place. They placed cartons to protect the new floor. And this is how they left the place today, ready for tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday, July 5th. I hope if you celebrated 4th of July yesterday, I hope you had a good day, a lovely day, you enjoyed it. Today's Friday, it is pretty early. The builders are already here working, and it's gonna be, kind of like mostly constructions day, and I also have a few plans, so I thought I will vlog. Although it's Friday, usually I don't vlog on Fridays. I don't really want to use the word usually I don't vlog or usually I vlog, because I don't have how do you say, I don't have a sequence that I keep. I do it whenever I feel it is going to be okay for me to take you along with me during the day. So the plan is to work. They plan to work here for they cannot work here to very, very late, because Friday it's a short working day in Israel. I'm not sure how long they will be staying here, but they work on, I think these are maybe the last few days that they will work here. They work only on, today they do the walls, and they plan to do like the last layer of the walls. Let's see if it works. I don't want to, to get involved. I really, really trust them. I uploaded a story yesterday to my Instagram. It was mostly in Hebrew, but what I said is that I think I also have footage that I inserted here before this segment. We really trust them. We really feel lucky. We really feel that we got very, very good workers, builders working with us. It's really thanks to the project manager that I was begging to him to work with us, even though he retired already. He got the best team to do this stage of the work. So we really trust them. We give them a free hand to do whatever they think needed to be done to work. They ask permission if they want to stay until late, and we usually say yes, because we want to, move on and make a significant progress. And So yeah, all in all, we trust them. They will work. They will do whatever they need. And I also have my plans for today because it's a construction, mainly construction day. It will be a different kind of Friday. Usually we both on Friday morning, Eyal and myself, we do a lot of errands. I do it indoors. He does the outdoor. And we cook like early afternoon, or I don't know when we start to cook the Friday dinner. You know, for Jewish people, Friday dinner is a special kind of weekly dinner when we sit all around the table. In most cases, maybe Eyal's mom comes and my father will come, and sometimes we meet with other friends and family, but in most cases it's the 5 of us, maybe 6 of us with Eyal's mom and or with my father. Anyways, usually Eyal do most of the cooking on Friday evening. Friday dinners are delicious here. And I do some little bits. Today we will not be, we don't know when we will get the house back. So when the builders will leave, what we plan is to, rearrange the place for the weekend, roll the cartons, vacuum the floor. I will mop everything that I feel like I want to do, and Eyal will be busy with the dinner, but it will be happening after they leave. Maybe we will, start before, but yesterday we spoke with Maya, our eldest. She lives in Tel Aviv. She doesn't live with us. And she said, don't push it too hard on yourself. Just take out some meat from the freeze and put it on the barbecue. And I think it was a clever idea. That's what we are going to do. So we just checked. We have some steaks, and Eyal will go here to a close butcher to buy something else. And Maya said she will bring some vegetables like in the oven, which will be very good. Eyal went to the supermarket earlier and he brought French fries, that you only have to put in the oven. So we think we are set for dinner and we don't have a lot of work to do. But I also early in the morning I fed my starter because I want to have dough, maybe to bake it tomorrow. I will see if I, have energy. But this is my plan. And I also plan, after I finish chatting with you here, I plan to do a little bit of admin work that I have to do because it's the end of, I have to, close June in terms of papers. And then I want to make beef bone broth. So I will try to take you along with me. I also made quite a progress on my summit row. I will share it with you in a minute. What else I wanted to share with you today? Yeah, it's pretty early. I almost finished my first cup of coffee with Eyal, and then they came in. I sneaked into the room to, get dressed properly, but then they went outside, so I thought I took a cold shower. I really like to take a cold shower and to start my day with a cold shower, though the water here are not that cold because it's really hot here. And by the way, I was wearing my scrappy t-shirt the entire, the whole day yesterday until Eyal came home and he said, and when we met, he said, wow, it's so lovely, and he really loved it. And I felt good in it, so I said, why I need to take it out? So yeah, let's see, maybe today I will also soak it and block it, not sure. I don't want to, put too much pressure on myself and say, I have a plan, I want to do this and this and that. I will do whatever I can if it will go with the flow of the things here today. So yeah, I also made quite a progress on my soft rose granny soft rose summit row, 8 minutes. I hope you're not bored, but I want to share what the progress I did, give you some details, because I know a few of you started to make the same blanket. Yeah, so just a sip of the coffee and I will share it with you. Yeah. And yeah, I have a lot of questions, not only on yesterday vlog, but I follow my own tutorials here for the soft rose granny square. There is a tutorial here on YouTube. I know I said I will link it. I forgot to link it in the description box. It's not, if you scroll in my channel, you will see it. It's in the thumbnail. I hope Eyal is not looking for me. I'm so sorry, but I will have to check it because he went out and I think he will need me. Sorry, I had to answer to Eyal because he went to the shops and he wanted to ask me something. Anyways, you know what? On top of all the things that are happening here, we also had an issue with our laundry machine yesterday, and Eyal just called someone that will come to help us because we suspect that there is a coin stuck in one of the tubes. Yeah, that's how you say, the plastic tubes. And it made the machine, it cannot spin. It cannot drain the water because of that, because when it's full of water, the water push outside and they push the coin, and the coin is exactly in the size of the pipe of the tube, and it's stuck there and it doesn't let the water out. And this is not good because Uri will come after a week. I told you he's not here for the week and also for the next week. He will come today with laundry and he will need things to go to the next week. So we called someone and he said he will do his best to come around 11 o'clock. So let's see. This is also something we will have to take care of today. Anyways, after I have joined all my squares using the front slip stitch method, which is also a tutorial shared here on my YouTube. The size is 10 squares by 14 squares. This is the size of this summit row. And now I started to frame it, and on the last 2 vlogs I asked your opinion, but let me show you what I did until now. So I started, is it noisy? I hope not too much. I started with 1 round of double crochet stitches around. So in the corners once again, I have to, yeah. Anyways, I started with double crochet stitches round, and I kept the corners the same as in the square, 2 double crochet stitches, 2 chain stitches, and 2 double crochet stitches. And then I made the next round, the second round of the framing, single crochet stitches around. In the corner I made 2 single crochet stitches, 2 chain stitches, and 2 single crochet stitches. And now I am working the 3rd round, and on the 3rd round I do a single crochet to the back loop only. I wrote it, it's in a note, and if you make this throw as well, like mine, I will be able to give you all the details also in the future, because I wrote it to myself and I have it it's written exactly what I did. So this is what I'm busy making now. It's here on the table and it's not very easy to manage, but my thought for, let me fix something and I will show you what I think to do next. In the next round, I plan to crochet a slip stitch round to the back loop, which I really like. I really like to close crochet blankets, you know, especially this kind of crochet, simple and minimalistic crochet blankets with a slip stitch to the back loop, because it gives it a very tight edge, a very sharp edge, and I really like it. And this is my plan for the next round. I plan to make a little detail you see, with 3 puff stitches. I'm trying not to look at the camera because if she picks my face, she cannot focus on the stitches. So it's a little detail made out of puff stitch. Yeah, 3 puff stitches with a chain stitch between them, and then I skip to before and after and slip stitch to the back loop, and I do the same in the corner. This is just a sample. This is what I plan. I made this just to, you know, to get the general idea, but this is what I plan to do in the next round. I will of course share it with you. Most of you, 99.9% of you, commented and said you prefer the plain version border. I think I also like the plain version border. I'm not sure why. I feel it needs a little bit of extra, but very tiny little extra. So I'll give it a try, and if not, I'm very easy with frogging my work. So I will rip it back and do just a plain border, but I want to give it a try. And I will show it later. I will share it with you and you will see how it looks. 1 o'clock. The builders are still here. The sourdough is ready now, and I leave it here on the counter for about 20-25 more minutes before I come back to it and add the salt. Here I have 9 grams of salt. I have a full tutorial of how I make my sourdough here on my YouTube channel. And let's check on the other side, on the beef bone broth. This little kitchen helper, I also have a YouTube tutorial shared here on my channel where I show how I make it. And this is the beef bone broth. I usually cook it for 48 hours. So when we need the stove, I will put it in the oven on about like between 50 to 100 degrees, Celsius degrees. But until then, it will be here on a very low fire. Yeah. And I also refed my starter. It will be here on the counter until it's double its size, and then it goes to the fridge until the next baking. And unfortunately, the guy who came to fix our laundry machine says something. He needs to replace, I think, the pumper. I'm not sure how you call it. It didn't have this part in his car with him today, so we will have to wait until Sunday when he is back, which means we might need to go to a house mother to wash all his clothes, so they are ready for him to pack for the next week. Yeah. So this is the laundry machine update. זהו?
כן.
הולכים?
קצת זה בסדר, הכל מוכן. עכשיו נשאר קצת שם.
ما بخرتش هلا في العبره.
The dough looks great. And now I will start folding.